What's up guys, just Nash Boss here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we'll be opening the Acer Aspire 5. I upgraded. Well, I didn't upgrade. I just borrowed my friend's laptop because he got it. So yeah, be reviewing my friend's laptop. I hope I don't break it. Yeah. So today we will be adding RAM and discussing other features and upgrades, as a review may have came out a week ago. If you have further questions, check that video out, link in the description if you want to look at a proper review on the laptop. And yep, take out the USB bit. Now, it may seem like whenever you watch a laptop opening guide, they're like pry it open. It looks very easy, right? It's not that easy. It's like if you don't want to break your laptop, you're scared. And yeah, this is really. It took me like at least 5 minutes just to open it on the first time. Second and third, it gets easier and easier. But the first is always the hardest, so make sure that you be careful, but not too careful, because it'll just take way too much time. So on the prying bit, the best thing you can possibly do is getting like an iFixit kit or something that helps you like pry it open, because the prying open laptop is probably the worst thing about them. So yeah, if you don't have that, then basically just like credit card, I guess. Most people say credit cards. I gave it a go, as you saw earlier, but it just didn't do anything. My best tip is just using your hands, using your fingernails, getting under there and just prying it open, slowly doing it. Yeah, that's probably the best possible way to pry it open. Now, more about this laptop. The laptop comes with a Ryzen 3 3200U. It claims to be overclockable. Well, it doesn't claim that. I just assume that all Ryzen CPUs are overclockable. I'm not too sure about this one, because I have never overclocked a CPU. So if you guys know how to, then I assume it will work. But it includes a Ryzen 3 3200U, which is pretty good for basic gaming and basically anything you can probably think of, you can probably do. And it comes with 4 gigs default. That's not enough. There is no possible way that is going to be enough for you. So I highly recommend at least getting another 4 gig stick and like adding it. It'll help your laptop so much more and will make your laptop run much faster. It also has Vega 3 graphics, which are pretty good. Integrated graphics, way better than Intel HD graphics. And it comes with a 128 gig SSD. It also has many other opportunities to upgrade, such as that little space with that little ribbon on top of the fan. Well, these are my 2 8 gig modules. Yep, I spent a lot of money on this. Not really. I got them from eBay for $50 each. They were already used. So what you gotta do is, as I did, take off the retention arms and just pull it out gently. It's very, 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 very easy to do it. And the way to put it in, you just push it into that hole and you push it down until that really, really good click happens. Thumbs up, yep. And you basically have to do it with the exact same thing. Make sure that the little gap space thing in the middle is like fits in like a USB cable. It'll be like a USB basically. So that is the SSD that I just touched. That's where the hard drive is. You can upgrade it with a 7.5mm, 2.5mm I think hard drive, something like that. This is the battery, the really big black thing. This will get you around 6 to 8 hours. Those are the speakers. They're alright, I guess. There's a fan, very epic. CPU. I'm not sure what that outside thing is. I've never gotten what those things are. Is it like a GPU? I'm not too sure. So yeah, that's the Wi-Fi card. I mean, if you guys really want to know what like version of the Wi-Fi card is, please comment down below. I can easily give that to you. So next, what you gotta do is basically repeat step 1, putting back on the lid, making sure to clip it on like the major areas. Don't make sure that it clips on everywhere, because that's what the screws will do. Just make sure that it's down, and then grab your screws, which I highly recommend putting in the magnet plate if you do this more than 20 times a day, which I do not. Just put them in. I recommend putting them in the holes first and then screwing them in. I generally find that works better, but it's your choice. I mean, if you have time to waste, if you've got nothing else to do, then you can put them in one by one. I don't really mind, it's your choice. So more about why 4 gigs of RAM is not going to cut it these days. If you don't know, RAM is like for opening things. So if you want to open, for example, 5 Chrome tabs and open a game, your game will not run as well as it normally does. But yeah, you need more RAM, at least 8 gigs. 8 gigs is bare minimum. I decided to get 16 because I'm saving up for a future laptop, and I'm planning on putting it on there. Sorry about that. But I decided to give it to my friend because I really wanted to test out his laptop, do some benchmarks. So be ready for those. I will probably show every single game I have on my Steam library and illegally downloaded games. I've got games like Ravenfield. It's a pretty good game, I love that game. I've got Hitman 2. It's a pretty hard game to run, trust me. I've got Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It's a pretty good game. I got a lot more games, and if you want me to try a particular game, it won't hurt asking. I can probably review it, probably give it a few benchmarks, just for whoever wants it. So yeah, this is basically all you gotta do for a laptop is screw them in, and at the end, make sure it turns on, make sure everything's working fine, and if it's not, then ooh, that's not good. If it's the first time and it's working bad, don't panic. That's what I did the first time. It's usually the first time that something broke for me, I usually just touched a few areas and it fixed it somehow. So this is the end, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Woo!